So we're getting another win for Johnny Depp. This one is quite a large win, actually. So if you didn't know, ladies and gents, basically Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, lots of things have been happening. There was a libel case in the UK, Johnny Depp versus The Sun. And then on the back end of that, Amber Heard has been trying to get the case in Virginia, defamation case, thrown out of court. Because I guess her reasoning is, well, courts in the UK sided with me, therefore courts in the States should too. Which is not the case, and yeah, it's just been thrown out again, i.e. her request to get it thrown out, done. It's not happening. It will be going ahead, which is big news. And I think this all comes at a time when a lot of stuff has been going in Johnny Depp's favour recently. You know, you had the fact that he was granted discovery. You know, did Amber Heard actually donate $7 million to charity? The divorce settlement, which was part of the linchpin on the UK court's decision to basically go against Johnny Depp. It was part of the character reasoning to side with Amber Heard. So there's a lot which is now going in Johnny Depp's favour. In fact, even just how things are phrased in the media. And it's fascinating to watch it unfold. I've consistently done reports on this, but this is one of the biggest updates we've had for a while. This is one of the biggest we've had for a while. So this, you know, it says updated because this has been sort of after the fact a little bit here, and we do have a statement from Johnny Depp's lawyer, which we'll get into. But this part I find a little bit facetious. You know, Johnny Depp may complain that Hollywood is boycotting him. They are. It's plain to see. But a Virginia judge just handed the Minamata star a big win, and it is a big win, in his $50 million defamation suit against Amber Heard. So already pursuing $100 million counterclaim, the Aquaman star attempted a Hail Mary move in April to have Fairfax County Chief Judge Penny Ascarate, butchering that, dismiss the 2-year-old case based on her ex-husband losing a libel trial in the UK late last year against Rupert Murdoch's The Sun. What a weird reason. How weird is that? Doesn't make any sense. The Sun asserted that Johnny Depp was a wife beater and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, subsequently Depp lost on trying to get that British verdict overturned via appeal. The court systems are different, and there's some evidence to indicate that Amber Heard knew the judge, and there's some sort of evidence floating around there. But hey, it's Heard that came up very, very short. So here we go. This is a statement from the judge, and it is a slam dunk. The court is not persuaded by the defendant's argument that plaintiff had a full and fair opportunity to litigate the UK action. You know, yeah, I might be British, but I agree. I don't think it was fair. I think this is fantastic. What a great slam dunk. Judge Ascarate wrote in a dense opinion released today. Defendant was not a part in the UK action and was not treated as one, she continues, though it should be mentioned that both Heard and Depp took the stand over in London on their respective point of views on the various allegations of his abusive behaviour, and this is Deadline giving a bit of cope to Amber Heard. But the judge is completely right. She was not a part of it. It was nothing to do with her, but yet she's still trying to use it against him. And the judge continues, because she was not named a defendant, she was not subject to the same discovery rules applicable to named parties. And that's referencing what's happening now. In fact, defendant could not have been a named defendant in the UK litigation because her allegedly defamatory statements were made after the UK action commenced, citing December 2018 Washington Post op-ed by Heard that set Depp off on his legal pursuit not long afterwards. I mean, it's literally ruined his career. Now, there is also noting comparisons between free speech in the UK and free speech in the USA. They're completely different. We don't have free speech here. Like, there are so many laws which govern how you can speak in the UK. It is unbelievable. I could go on Twitter and type in, I don't know, one of my subscribers looks like a man in a dress, right? And obviously, you know, even if they're literally a man in a dress and they identify as a man in a dress, but someone that was trans saw that and was offended, I'd get a knock on the door by police. That's how nonsensical it is in the UK. Like, it's utter nonsense. Strange roundabout way as an example, I get it, but you can see the sort of nonsense there. Anyway, And so the judge says that it's untenable in this instance, and Judge Askerick twists the point a little more and says, defendant argues she was in privity with the son because they both had the same interest in the case. However, for privity to exist, defendant's interest in the case must be so identical with the son's interest such that the son's representation of its interest is also a representation of defendant's legal right. So basically... I think it's hilarious. The judge literally says that Heard's assertions are puzzling. Massive slam dunk. Huge slam dunk. Again, continues. The son's interests were based on whether the statements the newspaper published were false. Defendant's interests relate to whether the statements she published were false. Completely different. Mr. Depp is most gratified by the court's decision. This is the lawyer. It's just honestly, it's madness. It's absolute madness. Now they say, look, hit and miss in his legal adventures over the past several years. This is the second victory that axed Fantastic Beasts star Depp has had against Heard in almost as many weeks. And it's interesting, isn't it, how the Deadline keep coping for Heard and, questioning Depp and saying, oh, well, he claims to be boycotted, whilst also still citing that he was fired from Fantastic Beasts for essentially nothing. Like, come on. It's such nonsense. But anyway, so obviously there's lots of delays going to the Virginia case, but that's happening in April next year, so it's coming around fast now. It's coming around really, really fast. But there's not much else here. Amber has already been responsible for 7 figures in donations to charitable causes and intends to continue to contribute and eventually fulfill her pledge. This is what they're going into discovery for. However, Amber has been delayed in that goal because Mr. Depp filed a lawsuit. Yeah, nonsense. She said she did. There's so much going here. Did she? Did she not? Who's doing it? Who's not? And that's what the discovery is about, this sort of $7 million figure that she claimed she had already donated. Yeah. I mean, it's either been donated or it's not. Anyway, love to hear your thoughts. I'm fascinated by this stuff. Watching it unfold is just absolutely incredible. I genuinely enjoy watching this unfold. And I'm liking watching it go back into Depp's favour here a little bit. I mean, look, it's granted it's not amazingly in his favour, but the pendulum is swinging, and that's nice to see. Out of the two of them, I mean, I don't know. And if he was found to be guilty and he did actually do these horrible things, yeah, he's a dog, isn't he? But just on face value, who seems like the nicer person? Depp. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. If you stayed this long, you clearly enjoyed the video. Cheers, guys. Take care.